OJ.
This podcast is brought to you by Itopia Life, where cannabis and culture combine for a one-of-a-kind experience. Visit them at 10A West Kings House Road, just across from the Canadian Embassy. And you can also visit their webpage at www.itopialife.com. And you can go to their Instagram at Itopia Life. So, yeah.
For latest info on strains and merch.
Yes.
This podcast is also brought to you by Pure 24, pure natural supplements designed to enhance the body and mind. They make supplements affordable, effective, and easy to understand. Go visit pure24store.com. Their products ship worldwide. Can't forget to mention that. And I also can't forget to mention that you can use the code The Fix to get 15% off all items. That's promo code The Fix to get 15% off all items purchased from the store. Of course, you can use the link in the description to get that discount. You see me? Also, we're big up
Lothian's Boutique. Follow them on Instagram at Lothian's Boutique, and you can check them out at 23 West Tradeway in Portmore. And you can use my code Ariane10 to get 10% off your next bundle purchase.
I don't know, so we big up all our Patreon. Them, DB, Tamu Good, Richard Vaughn, Zach E, especially the Fix National, them. Big up on them self. If you want first access to content before it's dropped, bonus content, exclusive content, you can support us at patreon.com/thefixja. 2-bomb drop. Did you see these bombs? These Les bombs? Why does Les pun up the show? I know not, right? So we can make joke out of it, right?
I mean, Lila own seems very serious, though.
Well, based on what she's been tweeting, it seems like the circumstances surrounding her coming out seem to be serious, real.
Yeah, it seems it's as if it's a cyber threat. You know, a blackmailer.
But I'm yet to see it. I'm yet to, like, of course, the move was done to intercede the threat.
I like when
the picture,
like when Kevin Hart come out and admit saying cheap on him wife.
Yeah, but the picture was shot about. I didn't see any picture. I haven't seen any picture.
You're not gonna see it, no.
But how some of the tweet them it sound.
It's like it's already been out.
Some, like a picture was out there.
Maybe them send it to her and say, "Oh, Mega, send this out," and she's like, "Well, I don't give a fuck if you do." So what?
Because our every information what surrounding this is I'm getting from her, you know, like the threat, the blackmail, a picture, like shit like that.
Should we provide some context to the people? Of
course. So if you don't know what the fuck we've been talking about for the past minute or so, Lila Iké sent out several tweets this past Sunday or Monday. I think it was all Monday night. Currently this on a Tuesday, and the video now dropped till Wednesday. But yeah, see a series of tweets. First, there was a live.
Okay.
There was a live where she was with an artist by the name of Zaya. It was very awkward, somewhat off-putting when she talked. She mentioned that she didn't feel safe, right? And then there was a series of tweets, which the live has been since been deleted, but the tweets are still up. So we can just pull up some of them tweets right now. So some of the tweets included, "So what if I'm into women? My music isn't real. Expose all you want. Men have done nothing but break me and my mom and my grandmother. I've been raped. I were them molested. Mama, your son wanted. I am Lila Iké. I am into women and I've been making reggae music and they tried to kill me. That never worked. Now they're literally trying to stop me on the road. If pictures are released, I said it here, etc., etc." So there was that, and then there was a next live where it just seemed like she was in some location said to be in Trelawney. It just did seem very, could say creepy, like
bizarre.
Yeah, could use that word.
That's the word, bizarre.
But yeah, people there fear for her safety. She was trending on Twitter, you know. Up to this recording, I still don't know what's happening with that. She made several tweets after those tweets, so it seemed like she's still active, but I don't know what's going on. I hope that she's okay physically above all else.
Them a statement come out says she all right.
A statement that come on.
Has been put out that she's okay.
Okay, from who?
On her page. Yes, Sparks put it out and said, on behalf of Lila Iké, thank you for your concerns. We really appreciate it. She's safe. Thank you for your continued support. And it's signed Lila Iké.
I'm glad, of course, say she all right. Above all this, no statement has been put out on the coming out.
I guess, but if she put it out on Twitter and she not delete the tweet then, I think that means she's standing behind her tweets. I think what's concerning is the way in which, if it is true, because to be honest, is that me I say is a scam this and then she gonna retract it or some retraction gonna go on.
Who's
and
doing
then,
the scam?
like Lila Iké, no, meaning say somebody a hacker. I was expecting that. I was expecting that statement to come out that I'd been scammed.
But then there was the
whatever.
live bizarre.
But then the live, she come out and say it. But
the bizarre lives.
yeah, so let me just say, I still have to put a caveat if it's true. Because these artists, boy, I tell you. But
no, you see where I was coming from when I was saying some stuff about some of the females that been a come out
it's not
and I said
females.
this and this.
It's not females. I think it's just this situation. I'm a bit hesitant because again it seems so chaotic, it seems incoherent, it's the word what we're using bizarre, it don't seem as if is something. And I think what is disturbing to me about it is that she didn't want to, if she come out or she's coming out or if this was a coming out for her, it was not on her own terms. And I think that is the thing that is just disturbing about the situation, because if she is indeed coming out, if that was indeed her coming out, you don't want it to be under the threat of blackmail, and being exposed, and it should be a situation where she and I guess whoever, if it's her partner, her family, her colleagues, her label, whatever, like it, but ultimately up to her. If it was a decision, it should be a decision where she's comfortable fully in her sexuality and comfortable enough for now people to know that is her sexual orientation, and then she's sharing it with the world. So how she coming out now, I think, is sad.
Plus there's mention of death threats and them thing there.
So again, if it is coming out. So right. So I mean, it's, I don't like the situation that is surrounding it. And I mean, nobody, sure, it's almost as if, I mean, look, put yourself in the case. Like I don't know, would you be upset?
I can't, I'm not,
No, I was giving
you an example. Could be said I'm a lesbian.
I was giving you, don't be an ass. I was giving you an example to say, like if a dick pic of you come out, but would you be upset if a dick pic of you come out because maybe you like your dick and you're proud of it? I don't know.
Yo, release that shit.
But I mean, I wouldn't be okay if like a sex tape
I
of me
wouldn't
come
be,
out. Right.
No.
I wouldn't be comfortable if somebody was threatening to expose my intimate moments and whatever. So it's akin to that, and then you have to come out and stand up to it and say, if you see a picture, it's because nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. And if it is not, and you don't know, they're saying it's a picture or whatever, so you don't know. If it was like, I'm putting in my head that it's probably a picture of she with a woman in a compromising position. Maybe she's nude, half nude.
I mean, she did allude to that. There's some picture with some female.
And then again, the female is under threat too. Maybe don't want the female who she's with. Maybe her face is shown, and you don't want that, So, I mean, nobody, whether you are pro homosexuality, against homosexuality, whatever your stance is, nobody should look at her situation and be like a good for her and ask her. Like, look at the context in which she have to come out under. And I think if you can look at it like that and put yourself in her position, it can be a good feeling.
I guess that could be reason to explain the groundswell of support that I've seen, at least on social media, even though it's mostly from Twitter, and you can't really read too much into Twitter sometimes because it's a very vocal minority.
What didn't I say this to you? I was having the conversation. Like we usually think, and I learned this last year, I mean, you know what I do in my job, and
Yeah, government agent. Yeah.
shut up. And we think that I think Bobby Pickazil they say intellectual minority and we're all up in arms. But it's true, like Twitter is a very minor place in the zeitgeist for Jamaicans. Like you feel like a lot of people, lots of Jamaicans on it. But if we're supposed to really do a figure and a start like I mean if 500,000 people on our social media platforms, probably you find more people on Facebook than on Instagram and Twitter, and that probably older people on Facebook. But social media is a luxury. It's a very minor place. And, and of course, the people who are famous or influential or popular on Twitter,
Yeah.
them come from
They
a
have
certain
a big voice.
class.
Yeah, they have a certain
Exactly.
class. They have a big
So,
voice. I think the hierarchy,
not a true reflection,
the
really.
hierarchy of social media within the country is Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. So it's third on the totem pole all what go on. So you can't really read
This is
too
our
much.
opinion, not facts. But
I
mean,
think
not
I'm speaking
far
facts.
off. Yeah.
So
What's your fact? How you prove the fact?
Yo,
You have
yo,
to prove,
it's-
facts have to be provable. How you prove it?
you can Google, you can research.
For
And
Jamaican, there's
I
a...
think I've seen this stat before.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. All right, cool.
Yeah. Remember saying this is what I do.
Just
too.
fact checking
Okay, cool. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. You know what I mean? Yeah.
See?
If I'm wrong, I'm
This
wrong.
guy. Okay.
I can be wrong. Yeah. So
But I
yeah.
support it because I feel that, I mean, my personal opinion, I think you're
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
But,
Say the ground self support is there, at least from what I've seen. I've not see the people them the reggae purists out with them pitchforks and torches yet. I haven't seen it yet. I don't know if I not look. Certain places are. It's just that my
this is a conversation
social media
I
not
wanna have.
align
But this is the conversation that I want to have.
with certain people timeline. Even when it's not, them always seem to find them way across my timeline. Whether it be because I'm a part of the social media atmosphere or just being a Jamaica citizen, you see me? I haven't seen it. But yeah, I would have expected it from
Support?
the purists them.
Oh, yes.
Because
Okay.
she also, in her tweet, she also mentioned about that reggae now go die and all them things
That's
there.
like, wait,
and
how reggae coming in?
exactly, because my pre say out the reggae purists, she coming out could be seen as reggae dying. So are they intertwined or I don't know. Like even when she talk about like them threatening her life, does she mean her livelihood? No, she probably don't want nothing to do with Uda, can't she?
No. Don't be an ass.
We can make jokes about it. It's nothing,
No,
right? It's
no.
nothing.
Don't make
right?
jokes.
Everybody
Not
has saying
with she.
nothing.
Not with she.
And for the people them want to say, oh, let me just suggest this too. For the people them want to say, oh, this is not news. Because what got about Jada too? I must see like some people say, and this is news, how? A fucking news. It's news. Just remember the background of our country and our society. One, they're entertainers. Two, right? This would make news if this was an entertainer abroad coming out. It wouldn't be that much of a big deal, but it still be news. Say, yo, them come out because
Yeah, Lil Nas X coming out was news.
oh, it was news, right? So the people them who just I said, some of them doesn't want to comment for comments. Like, just shut the fuck up. I news. You know what I mean? Where was I going before I made that point?
He's saying that it's news and it's not a big deal.
Yeah, we can make fun of it. It's not a big deal, right?
I mean, this is a conversation that I think we need to have because one, I think the groundswell of support is, I personally think, and I guess we can have the broader conversation, because she's a woman and we're okay with girl on girl action in this country, at least it's not a big deal. So whether she's a full-on lesbian or bisexual or whatever, like people are saying it's not a big deal and them supporting her, but would the support be the same if it was a man?
Hell no.
See?
No, it wouldn't be.
See? So that's why I'm saying the purists them probably be like, all right, we are geared to pass same way. Then probably be like,
But I feel like passes have been given out.
but may I make her go on same way.
Maybe not.
But if it was
maybe
a
not
man come
boldly,
out-
because it is widely believed, Ari, that there are several artists out there, female artists, that are not on the quote unquote straight and narrow path. And I feel like, we're not calling them, I feel like there's a little undertone of acceptance, or at least tolerance, within the space about it.
For women.
And for women, that's what I said, for women, you know what I mean? I can tell you this from experience from seeing Lila Iké perform live, right? I can even point to you as an example for this. Whenever I see that female perform, I want to take note of the audience reaction to her perform. I always get a sense of a lesbian aura in the audience, like an attraction from the females to Lila. The people them who see Lila perform know what me I talk about. Several times me I stand next to you, Ari, and you say, yo, Lila, you know? And I get that energy from females too. So I don't know if it was a broadly known thing what people just never are, or it's just an aura.
I didn't even know.
I never know. I did not know.
Her.
You know what I mean?
You know, I kind of always felt like she was a tomboy, but I never suspected her.
But she been tap into the femininity.
Yeah, and that's what I'm
lately.
saying. Yeah, because you know, with the cat suit and whatever, and she addressed more feminine, at least on stage.
Because believe you me, if I did be a tomboy vibes, me wouldn't have certain feelings about her when me say, when me say Lila Iké, yeah. You know what I mean? It's just something about her.
Jesus skins, you know.
What?
The blood of Jesus skins.
But it's something that several top tier artists have where, like female artists, like they are so attractive and they give off such an engaging aura, if you are energy, if you will, that both men and women would have give them some. And I mean, she was one such artist. So this news now, not really forward as much as of a surprise. Because I've seen some little undertones of it.
I guess it's true. I guess people were like, oh, okay. Like, it's like we weren't suspecting you, but now that you say it, yeah. You know, I feel like that's what the response is like. Like, people are like, oh, okay. Like, yeah, we get you, we know. Like, you. Not you, we know, but you, we can understand.
Yeah.
Or we see it now, or like, you know, you kind of put it together or whatever, but I don't know.
And of course, the elephant in the room, if another such person was to say Ray, people would be surprised.
No, of course
people know me. You know me at that one.
But she isn't, and that's fine.
I don't know for sure. I can't swear for anybody. I don't know.
I'm saying categorically she is not.
I don't know that. She has never come out and stated X or Y.
Yeah.
Chromosome.
But the thing is, you know, I just don't like the situation surrounding Lila's coming out.
And then there's the addition of Jada Kingdom now, which I find very peculiar.
Yeah,
Very peculiar.
She out of left field. I said, wait, what?
Let's just bring it.
You dropping at this now, like.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you dropping at this.
Cause I.
But before you get to Jada, how do you think this is going to affect Lila musically? I think it's a good.
Interesting.
To be honest.
Interesting question.
To be honest, I don't think this is going to be such a damper on her career. She's signed to RCA. It's an international American label. You know, it's like, oh my God, a female. Well, a gay, lesbian, whatever, reggae singer. That's cool. You know, maybe now them can market a Jamaican act. You know?
You mean internationally?
Yeah.
It's tricky because.
But she not. But I feel like I can't speak for definitively for Lila, but I feel like she's going to be like, nah, don't make that be the forefront of me, and you know that secondary is the music and blah 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 and blah. But you have to realize now that
it's a part of her image.
It's a part of her. It's not even her image. It's not her image. It's a part of her identity, and it's almost going to be
identity. That's the real word.
Yeah, and it's going to be. It's almost like it's people who want to deny, say, oh, I'm not a black artist, but you're black. Hello, person. black person, you're black. Like, you know, you
Yeah,
can't
not you.
deny certain you can't deny certain facts about it, and then, you know, there's a level of expectancy. I mean, for advocacy and activism, even, you know, so it's like for you to deny it or not wanting to make that a central part of who you are as an artist, that, you know, she have to make that decision of being like, you know what, it's fine, I'm gonna stand on it, I'm gonna do my part to advocate, to be an activist, you know, and champion. You know, it's not going to be who she is completely, but it's almost like Ellen DeGeneres. You know,
I get what you say. It forms part of our public identity.
Yeah, like, yeah, Ellen is a comedian, and in the back of your mind, you're like, oh yeah, she like women, but, you know, it is because she had to have this whole big coming out on TV and the
But
backlash at the time.
the thing is, the genre in which she's a part of.
But
and
she's not
I know
supposed to
Protege
cater.
has this thing of boxing people and reggae.
Yeah, but
when people see her, they naturally associate her as a reggae artist.
Yeah.
So even though I think she would be done here in a way, I think there may be more legs for her internationally, for her career internationally.
like Dalton, don't give a fuck
and sort
about
of like
us.
Etana.
Don't give a fuck about
You know
us.
what I mean? But as me said, the genre in which she's known to be a part of, it's still like kind of tricky for her in some European markets, because I feel like there are some Europeans that are entrenched in the genre so much so them pick up some of our societal like them live by the tenets so we live by and what the culture live by, such as we not do the lesbian homo thing there. I've already seen it. I already see it in some comments, like when we check out some of the profiles, some of the people who are quote unquote a burner out, them the overseas. We say burn out that, we not depend that, and so I don't know how much of that there will be, but I know that there will be some of it. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
Yeah.
The world I get much more tolerant on these things, especially from the groundswell of support that she's been receiving here. So
I don't suspect this is going to cause much
but
damage.
it could be argued that there's been a bit of a lull going on in her career before this even happened, because she put out a song where there I've never really seen nobody talk about it, or, you know, I never really see much buzz around the song.
One?
See it even know. Name Batty Rider.
Yeah. Something like Sharp Batty
Yeah.
Rider.
Yeah. Never seen no buzz around. I think the backlash or the stench from the ER interview that she did still kind of did dip on her. Like, I think so. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know where she goes from here, to be honest. But
I think, I mean, you know what? It is. I mean, I don't think it's gonna cause so much damage. And to be honest, I'm not hearing a lot of negativity surrounding it. But maybe they're not gonna voice it on Instagram or on. They're not gonna voice it on public platforms and probably say it amongst themselves, or probably them just not ready yet for talk.
let me tell you where the damage might be.
But I think it's gonna cause so much.
The damage might be to Protege.
Because if him accept,
He's the male figure, and he's the people that might say, "Oh, you are help uphold this. You know, keep the lion order.
But Protege
You're standing
has never
beside
been,
it."
Protege has never been look like him, even business with, like, again, purist and following the traditional reggae tenet.
That is true still, but still, he does in some sense.
Why in Bonnie have locks? But that's the only
and the
thing
music
that is.
them do. And
But even in music, kind of have a little fusion of hip hop and, you know, crossover. So yes, he does reggae, but he himself even said he does not want to be boxed in any sort of.
But I'm sure if I ask Protege, he would have said Rasta.
I mean, yeah, him dread and him have locks and.
All right. So you as a Rasta standing beside her. I know people are gonna say, so you stand beside and uphold lesbianism. That means you uphold the next side of the spectrum then.
And if he says no, then he will be a hypocrite.
Exactly. And that is where I'm going to be in a tricky situation. That's what I say. If any
if
damage I go cause, I
these
probably
countries that he goes go around, because he's maybe few European countries and maybe it's a few people, but then you know the powers that be would be like, well, if he's anti, you know, like because they have a exist for most of the dancehall artists.
He have some landmine for trying to navigate through.
It's an interesting time for the English.
I remember karma instantly. A people we heard can't do this so half drink. Not just vehicle dog, not even taxi. Can't catch me off guard like a bad kick. I feel prepare for war like a mad squeeze.
Can't wait for me knock on your door. Christian Dior, drop on the floor. You dripping wet, body hot from the core. You work more than Ballon